Hey there, NFL fanatics. It is the one, the only here. It is Ryry, and I'm back to discuss, this time around, the NFC Championship game between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. This game took place in Philadelphia because they earned the right to get home field advantage throughout, and it paid off. Okay? Now, at the get-go, Minnesota Vikings strike first. Okay? So that is good for all the Minnesota Vikings fans. And I really thought this will be a close game, like for the AFC Championship game took place earlier that day. But it was not the case. The Vikings, they just fell apart. Maybe they had a huge hangover from the previous week when they came from behind and beat the Saints. And all this hype to have the Vikings host a Super Bowl in their own stadium, they fell flat. They lost 38-7. I feel sorry for all the Vikings fans. One of my friends are huge Vikings fans. They have not been to the Super Bowl since 1976. They never won it, but that's the last time they've been in. That's sad, but it happens in sports. So they have a lot of quarterbacks are going to be a free agent. I think Sam Bradford, they need to get rid of him. He's injury prone. I don't know what the Minnesota Vikings upper management are going to do. So they got to do a lot of changes if they want to get back to this position. It's very hard to get back in this position. Okay, let me discuss the Vikings. Case Keenum. I know I totally botched it last time. I'm sorry. Don't judge me. I was 28 at 48, 271 yards, 1 TD, 2 picks. Now, they scored right away. Then later on, Keenum threw a pick 6. And looked like Minnesota Vikings can't catch it. Darn guy. So what the hell? Terrible coverage. They let the guy had an easy pick 6. Because earlier for the AFC title game, no pick 6. I love pick 6. It's awesome to watch. So, and the Philadelphia defense is awesome. I guess they really wanted it, and they did. So the running game was not no factor for the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia, because both teams had great defense, bar none. Sucks that Minnesota Vikings did not really have a great game, but Viking fans, you should not really be disappointed. You guys are NFC champions. You guys came a long way in this game. Your coach is a great coach. I don't know if he's going to be coach of the year, maybe not. So stay positive. I know usually the NFC title games for you guys are usually a letdown. Let me give you a quick reminder. 98, you had a chance to go to Super Bowl that year against the Denver Broncos. You lost in overtime. And then back in 08, freaking Brett Favre blew it in overtime for you guys. So it's like a big curse. So you guys need to get over that freaking hump. You really need to get over that hump. Hopefully it's going to happen eventually. Diggs, the guy who got the winning touchdown last week, was not a big factor because I got shaken up. So he was not a big factor. That sucks. The receivers for the Minnesota Vikings was not a big factor. So that really freaking sucks. The running game was not a big factor because the Minnesota Vikings can't do nothing right. So at least you guys got farther than other teams in the NFL. At least you guys made it to the Final Four. So, the Kyle Rudolph, he's a good tight end. I don't know if he's going to be back next season. I don't know who's a free agent, not a free agent. So that really sucks. This game was not good to watch. If you're just an average, if you're a football fan, you want a good championship game, like the earlier game, but it happens. Now let me discuss about the Eagles side. Nick Foles, he was on fire. It seemed like he was not a backup quarterback, but he is. He was 26 out of 33, 352 yards, 3 TDs, no picks. This guy was unbelievable. This one play, he went back to pass, throw it deep to Jeffrey. He's a former Bear, kind of mad that Bears let him go, but whatever. He wants to go to a contender and go a chance to go to be in a Super Bowl. I'll discuss in a few minutes. So he came up clutch. And the running game for Philly was not a big factor because the Minnesota Vikings has some great defense. So Blunt, he's the only one for the running game, got a touchdown. The receiving was Jeffrey. He was the beast from the East. 5 receptions for 85 yards, 17.0, 2 TDs. Like I said before, Nick Foles gave it to Jeffrey, and Jeffrey was open. Where was the Minnesota Vikings defense? Why didn't I stop him? I feel like a video game, that kind of play. So, and that really is up. And then, like I said before, is a pick six early in this game. I think it's like a longest interception in that game. I don't know how long. So everyone step up huge. So now it's official. Everyone knows who's going to play in the Super Bowl. 52 is going to be the defending Super Bowl champions, Tom Brady and the Patriots, versus Nick Foles, the defending, or not defending, NFC champions, against Patriots versus the Philadelphia Eagles. It will take place in Minnesota, February 4th, 2 weeks, okay, in Minnesota. Okay, now this is a rematch from Super Bowl 39 from 2004, okay? That's when they have Donovan, he's a quarterback from Philadelphia, and they have Terrell Owens, and we all know what happened in that matchup. Tom Brady beat the Philadelphia Eagles, and that is the time when Terrell Owens broke his leg late in the season, I think, and he came back. He had a great game, but they came up a little too short. It was a good game, but whatever, you know. Now, when people found out the Patriots are back in the Super Bowl and the Eagles in the Super Bowl, people are not going to watch it. But I guarantee you, when the Super Bowl rolls around, they're going to watch it. And I know some people out there are not going to watch it at halftime. I'm going to watch it at halftime because I love his performance. Hopefully, it's going to be a good game. Hopefully, let's see what happens. Now, again, Philadelphia Eagles are underdogs once again. They've been the underdogs this whole entire playoff format. Even the regular season now, if they could beat the Patriots, they need to stop Tom Brady. You know? If you could stop the running game, that's great. But you need to stop Tom Brady. He could go back to pass, and one of the receivers could go deep for the end zone. This guy is unbelievable. Someone needs to stop Tom Brady. I'm not a Patriots fan, but if you want to dethrone the defending champions to attempt to get their 6th Super Bowl reign, this is the time, Patriots. This is the time, Philadelphia Eagles, to get your freaking rematch from Super Bowl 39 from 04. Can these Philadelphia Eagles finally win a Super Bowl in their franchise history? They've been to 2 Super Bowls, and they lost to the Oakland Raiders back in the day, and they lost to those same freaking New England Patriots. And the Patriots are going to attempt to get their 6th Super Bowl ring in the franchise history, and also they want to be back-to-back Super Bowl champions recently. That's their goal. All that good stuff. So let's see what happens. Hopefully it's gonna be a good game. If not, then it'd be another freaking blowout, like in this game, you know, for the NFC Championship game. So let's see what happens, and that wraps it up. I'll give you my Super Bowl pick when it gets closer to Super Bowl Sunday. So that wraps up. Let me know what you think about this game. Like, subscribe, favorite, and check out my AFC Championship game from earlier. Have a good one, and thank you very much for listening. This is Rai. It's sign off. Later.